Hello everyone. Alright, so what I'm going to do here is I'm going to put together a few clips of the acceleration on the Kawasaki Versys 2011. I know when I was thinking about buying this, I know I demoed it, but there weren't a lot of videos out there on YouTube to try to explain. I guess that guy was asking if I was doing okay. Not a lot of YouTube videos out there explaining how the acceleration is, so I figured I'd put together a few of them. We'll see how it goes. So, as you can see here, it's a pretty long stretch of road. It's a little bit of a, downhill here, but not much. Then it kind of goes uphill. But nonetheless, it'll give a more real-world interpretation of, of the acceleration. So, we'll start off relatively close zero to, I'll probably try to get up to like 100 here. Just make sure I got a clear road before I get going. I'll try to look down at the speedo, so you have a chance. I just got to make sure that the road's clear here again. Okay, so again, first test here is going to be probably zero, hopefully up to 100. We'll see how quick. I'll try to get it all the way up to 10.5 right before red line, and then switch it each gear. Okay, guys? So, here we go. Starting, and go. Okay. So that's the first test. What I'd like to do now is test it a little bit different. Let's see here. Let's slow it down. Let's get to we're in first gear here. So let's flip it into second gear. Be a little bit more real life, or actually third gear, I'd say. So third gear, you're cruising around, Versus really cruises if you got to go 30, 35. Cruises in third gear pretty easily around 4,000, which actually seems a little bit high, actually. So if you flip it into fourth, this is usually cruising range for me, fourth gear, going around a little bit higher than 3,500, cruise around 40. But if you wanted to kick it, I'm just going to flick the throttle back, and we'll see how fast. Okay. So that was fourth gear. Again, that started really low in the RPM range. So as you can see, it doesn't have too much get up and go, but enough to, kind of excite you. So let's do another test. Let's, same kind of thing, cruise around 40. But let's say you want to break loose. There's a couple curves up here. So, we'll do it on some curves. All right, so let's say we drop it down to third now. Now we're on 4.5. Now you can see if I hit the throttle, you can see it bouncing a little bit more. It's got a little bit more power. So we'll start at 5,000 RPMs in third gear, going around 43, and we'll hit some curves. This is full throttle. As you can see, around 7 it really kicks in. Now we're in fourth. Okay, we'll slow it down again. Okay. Let's see, what else do we want to try it at? I guess we could see second gear acceleration. We never really did that much. Again, I usually like to start it in the lower RPMs because that's more real life. I mean, You know, if you're trying to pass somebody or have a little bit of fun, sometimes you're starting at lower RPM. So now we'll, let me just make sure here. I believe this is second gear. I just want to be certain. Okay. So second gear, going around 4,000. Again, going around 25, and we got some bikes coming up behind me, but we'll hit it. As you can see, the power delivery is much better now. And now we'll have some fun around the curves. Okay. I'm really hoping you guys get to see the speedo on this. Hope I got my camera pointed to the right angle here. Again, I got some bikes coming on behind me, so maybe I'll let them go and I'll do a little bit of chasing. There's a group of about 4 or 5 of them, so I'll let them go in front of me, and you know, we'll have some fun. I'll try to give them a wave on so that they figure out they can pass me here. Or maybe I'll just go and they'll try to follow, because that's sometimes what happens. So, alright, so I don't know what gear I'm in right now, to tell you the truth. I'm thinking I'm in third. And that's dangerous. Not really sure what the hell that guy's thinking. So let's see, I did 0 to 100 starting around 10 miles per hour. I think I did starting at second, starting in third, starting in fourth. I'll do starting in fifth in a second, but I'll probably have to turn around and come back this way. It's surprising how many people are actually on this road today. Usually this road's completely empty, which is why I picked it for, you know, for doing this. Anyway. As I said, right now we're in 6th gear, you know, and this is nice cruising range for the Versys. You know, it sits around 4,000 RPMs, no vibration. You know, it is it's very comfortable. So we'll turn around up here. There's an abandoned gigantic office building, or suite maybe, and let's turn around up here. Okay, so we'll this guy pass. I think this is the guy that was just sitting in the middle of the road for some reason. And I'll do a fifth gear roll on and 6th gear roll on for you guys here. So 2nd, 3rd, 4th, 5th, and 6th. Okay, so let me not go uphill because I don't think that's a very fair test, but I think up here it's relatively flat. So this is going to be a 6th gear roll on starting from, we'll say 60 miles per hour. Okay, 3, 2, 1, it's off. All the way back. As you can see, it takes a bit of time for the power to actually get there. So we really can't depend on the power and 6th gear. But let's say you're doing highway speeds, 6th gear, right? Which is probably around, let's say starting around 70. I know most people are probably doing 75 to 80. But we'll do a 75. We'll see how it goes. So let me just get in a nice flat area up here, and then we'll do it. Don't worry, I'm not doing it yet. Okay. Actually, this isn't going to be long enough. Okay, so here we go. Slightly uphill. We'll start at 70, and then I'll hit it. So 70 and hitting it. Going uphill slightly. As you can see, I mean, not as you can see, I guess, but for me, you can really feel the engine really start putting more power on once you get to the 7,000 RPM range. So I know that they try to say low to mid, power, but to me, the power is really, I mean, I guess there's some low power, but to me, to really feel it, it's really still coming around after 7,000 RPM is when, to me, you're really hitting your power band. So, we'll just do, we'll do one more test. Or not, because there's a car here, but I thank you all for watching the video. Hopefully this helps each of you figure out if the Versys is for you.